Hello, everybody. Just starting the stream here. I usually play with the music off and listen to my own music, but because we are streaming, pull that up a little bit. Today we are going to play with a deck that uses Raa. And I'm going to actually just jump into queue in anticipation that it could take a minute. Oh, well, here we go. So we'll explain the deck as things happen. But for those of you who don't know, Raa, who I am now realizing I have misspelled his name both in the stream title and in my deck. He's 2 A's, not 1. When an enemy character dies, at the end of the turn, you get 2 1/1 demons. And what's really neat about this is it actually works from the command zone, which makes him, you know, quite unique, but also very powerful. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. I'm gonna discard Descension, I guess, and just get Waste Chucker online. Anyways, so basically, this is a demon tribal deck, but it gets a lot of free value from the command zone because Raa is going to basically just produce free bodies on the board for us, and those bodies can be buffed by Vah'nash or do other things that are to our benefit. So we're going to pitch this to Vah'nash, and this could become a 7/7, so we're going to pull this back just for the turn. Oh, wow. Good call by Duelist. Really got me with that one. Okay. Pull that out. And we're going to... I think we're going to play Ixxi, play a Demonic Disciple, discard. And I think we're not going to go into the assault zone or the defense zone this turn. Guys who just die. So alright, we have a Puppet the Feeble, which will target the redirect bot, I think. Yeah, it's gonna automatically target the redirect bot, so unsure if I want to do that right now. We're going to play an Alpha Demon. We're going to throw out a Demonic Disciple. Nor, good to see you. I'm curious what time it is in the part of the world that you're in. We'll just start pushing for damage here, I think. So here we go. So we get our first piece of Raa value here. So we killed one of his characters, which is gonna come back to bite him because now we get 2 demons. And those 2 demons are going to be buffed by our Alpha Demon. They're going to be buffed by Vah'nash. Oh, well, Gamepedia, if it happens, it happens. I'm not saying I'm, like, excited to play against the Grimash Evilly deck, but somebody's gotta be that guy, so. We are going to... I think we're gonna pitch the Puppet the Feeble for value. We'll play Denial of Reason. We'll can't play Ixxi. So do we still want to do that? Yeah, I think we still want to do that. Okay. It's making a big guy, but joke's on him because I can Puppet the Feeble that, and it's not going to turn out well for him. There we go. Raa makes us 2 demons. We also stole Astatoth, which is a pretty juicy card to have stolen, but this is very good for us. We get to steal that. We might have a win this turn, maybe. Yeah, let's give that a try. We'll activate Vah'nash. Yeah, Gamepedia, I think that Evilee is a really, really strong card that I think people historically have been hesitant to play because it's complicated. But if you've played Magic the Gathering, Evilee's effect is very similar to a card called Birthing Pod, which is banned in a lot of formats. Alright, pretty juicy to steal that for that turn. Very cool. And while we're here, we gotta change the name. We gotta fix this or it's gonna drive me crazy. Yeah, you've heard of Birthing Pod? Oh, you just looked it up? Yeah, Birthing Pod is really insanely good. Evilee is very similar to Birthing Pod. It's a different game, but I think that right now, because the game has such a small community, there isn't a lot of pressure to make the best decks because you can kind of just do whatever you want and have fun. If the game had a larger community with a more competitive ranked scene, I think we'd see a lot more Evilee. Okay, so this should be interesting because we've got potentially some kind of morale burn deck. This is going to be a completely new experience for me. I've never seen this particular command lineup. I think we're going to pitch Ixxi here to try to get Vah'nash to a higher toughness. Make it a little harder for him to just snipe down our guys. And I think we're going to activate... We might want to activate Vah'nash again to get Demonborn outside of Agent Merior's sniping range as well. Alternatively, we could play Gather the Weak. So if we did that, we'd end up discarding Ixxi, right? Which I think is fine. Yeah, so Vah'nash is not going to last for very long. Yeah, Vah'nash will die this turn here. Nothing can be done for it, though. We'll start building Demonborn a little bit. Yikes. Okay, well, we have Waste Chucker will actually let us get us to discard some cards. I'm tempted to fire off Denial of Reason, but it's probably better to just build a board first. I have priority, so I do have one more opportunity to activate Vah'nash, so I think I'm going to do that. And I think we're going to discard... We're going to end up discarding both of these here. Alright, and now we can start to pressure the board. Our Vah'nash is also still alive. He's got priority, so I'm not going to bother trying to activate it again. So do I lose morale for this, then? That's really scary. We do have a solution. We could just remove this. But for the time being, we're going to lose a lot of morale. We do get to activate Vah'nash this turn if we want to. I think I will. I'm wondering if I should Martyr Golem. We will... I think I'm gonna discard Denial of Reason, even though I really like that card. Because I think Crystal of Madness is going to get us more value throughout the game. Okay, and we do get a good Martyr Golem play here. So our Alpha Demon stays alive. Okay, they have priority. I think I still just throw this at Meliosa. I think that's still the right call. From there, we'll do this in case he leads with that, but I'm not going to try to think too much about. All right, Mass Death is a little rough for us, but hey, look at that, we get 2 demons. It's pretty nifty. Crystal Madness, Alpha Demon, and then we can activate Vah'nash, which will get us to 0 cards, and we can get 2 cards off of Crystal Madness and cast Puppet the Feeble, potentially. I don't feel like I have any reason to move anything into the Assault Zone right now. We'll just die, so. Okay. That was kind of sus. Fiery Ascension. Oh, I forget what the name of the card is, but that bodes very poorly for us. It's bad. So that means we're gonna take like 20-ish morale damage. So I think we just try to close out the game as fast as possible. So I'm gonna put Raa out, make him clear out any possible defenders. Is that... Do we have a better option here? Hey, Ruben. Just trying to think about how he might line up defenders. Martyr Golem will probably die to Agent Merior. The actual win con of the deck is aggro. Raa just happens to be really good at generating dudes. Getting 20 or more demons is really, really hard. But hey, he's look at, like, he's generated 8/8 versus on just stuff I have on board right now. So okay. If I had ordered my guys differently, I would have killed him. He's on one health. Well, we have a guaranteed win with Escalating Stain. Seems pretty good. We probably just lose, though, to this guy, and I don't have anything that I can get out of my deck that will deal with it. Spontaneous Combustion doesn't matter because it's got too much health. Just gonna quickly take a peek here. I could try to go for Extirpate, actually. That's not it. Mirror heals for 3, so I will still kill him even if he does that. I also lose to morale anyways because my guys will die. I can only defend with things that are less than 4 morale, which currently is Demonborn and these demon tokens. So I think the play here is play Escalating Stain, discard with Vah'nash, and hope that they've screwed up somehow. I think we got there. Yeah, hey, check it out. All right. Drew, thank you for the game. Feeling kind of big brain now. That was close. Might be one of the closest games I had. While we're here, we can take a peek at the deck list. Yeah, Drew, I think you definitely had the draw. I also really appreciate that you are a man of honesty. You could have streamed sniped me and just completely. I think one of the hidden weaknesses of Infinity Wars is I don't think anybody's ever stream sniped me before, but if they wanted to, they could take me on a one-way trip to Pound Town. You can't win if somebody knows what you're doing. Anyways, this is the deck list. It's very focused on just aggro, dumping stuff onto the board, so that we could take advantage of the Vah'nash and Raa combo. And it gets there. It does pretty well. All right, Gamepedia. Played against Gamepedia on this deck. Gamepedia was using this deck earlier today. 10-minute delay incoming. Until it be so. I think so. My philosophy is that if there's ranked queues added, I might play those offline or record them offline instead of streaming them. But until then, everything's fun, and I'll just do it as it is. Anyways, Gamepedia played this deck against me earlier. It's a cool deck. I actually built a really similar deck when the set came out. I think I might have lost it somehow, but it had the exact same command zone. I don't think it runs the same win cons though. Let's see. So I guess we do Waste Chucker. We'll discard Puppet the Feeble. Feels bad to activate Vah'nash right now, so I think I'm going to not activate Vah'nash. Right. I could cast Puppet the Feeble, but it does very little for us. So I think I'll just cast. I'll play Crystal of Madness just so we have it available for when that inevitably turns into a thing. Cool thing with Raa is these demons trigger Rock Chucker. So that we have that going for us. I think I'm going to, with that thought in mind, pull my guys back because I'd like to keep Rock Chucker alive. So Gamepedia could drop some really big bombs because up to 7 resources and 2 Seed Bearer triggers. So really we could see anything that costs 9 or less. I think we're gonna lose our Alpha Demon to Vah'nash and we'll hold up the 2 Extirpates because I'm expecting to see some really, really big haymakers that I don't want to just outright die to. These guys get consumed, don't they? Alright. I don't think that changes how I place anything, but it's worth thinking about. Ah, the Wreckful Walrus. Yeah, I remember now that the deck I was playing against Gamepedia earlier, I was running a few artifacts, and Gamepedia is running several copies of Wreckful Walrus. So I'll be sure to keep that in mind now. Okay. I think I'm going to bring out Raa. Just because it's, I don't have much else to spend my resources on, and Raa will clear out some blockers here. Do a demon first in case these come out. I don't know. My brain is not prepared to math this out. This is an okay outcome here. It's not the best outcome, but it's far from the worst. I'm curious what Gamepedia chose with Hunt. Probably one of these alpha demons. We have Extirpate available now. I think we're not going to cast it yet. There's not really anything worth targeting. We'll throw out... Spontaneous Combustion does very little for us right now, but... The alternative is, like, draw a card. Yeah, I think I will draw a card. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll... discard Descension. That way next turn we have our choice of Descension or Extirpate, depending on whether we see a huge bomb come out or not. Okay. No plays from Gamepedia that turn, which is a little suspect to me. That might have been a... I'm not sure if they... Yeah, Gamepedia increased resources by 1, so may have been setting up for something, but didn't think about the brings life by passing dying. That's my prediction as to why that turn played out like that. We're gonna Descension, and we're all in. Yeah, I think Gamepedia made an oopsies there. That's my guess. Good game. I'm curious if you when you put the 9 resources into increasing your max resources by 1, if that was a mistake or if you were like out of gas. Just wondering. All right, we're going through all of the chat. Played against Drew, played against Gamepedia, now we're playing against Nor. Yes, Nor, you're on the chopping block. Oh, okay. This should be interesting. It is a deck that is running the same package, but now is also running evilly. This is going to be very interesting. So we are going to do Waste Chucker. Alright. I think we're going to take the time to set up Demonborn. Yeah. If you had managed to pull off the Calamity, I would have had a lot of trouble coming back from that. Ixxi, Waste Chucker. We are going to discard Volatile Genome because it affects Nor's demons as well, so it's not going to do anything good for us. And we'll activate Vah'nash. Right. Going to do Denial of Reason, I could wait on the Gathering the Week, I think. The alternative would just be us gather the week to Vah'nash, but doesn't seem as good. I think I'd like the value here. What is this? Oh, Mark of the Demon. Okay. So we are going to lose a couple guys here. Got their Demonborn. Cool. Demonborn into Spontaneous Combustion seems really good here. Kills the whole board. And will help our Demonborns grow because we're going to have Raa trigger. Okay. Spontaneous Combustion on both sides here. Okay. Our Demonborn getting going is pretty significant for us, though. I think I am going to... I'm going to gather the week. And I might just... I think I'm just going to toss the Martyr Golem. We'll crash the Waste Chucker. Actually, maybe we don't want to discard the Martyr Golem. Yeah, we'll just play it. Okay, I see what's going on here. The double Raa setup. It's gonna get out of hand quick, so we're just gonna do that. Take care of it. Could be potentially Raa that's gonna... So this is 4 cost, so it can be swapped for Raa. This is a really interesting deck concept. I think much more likelihood of being able to pull off the actual 20 demons win. But I think we're just gonna get there with our Demonborn. Alright, so I'm gonna do another Extirpate here. Throw it there. We'll activate our Vah'nash. That way we can cast our Spontaneous Combustion next turn. And presumably we have the win. But we do not. We do not have the win. Dehumanize. We could definitely still lose this, actually. Escalating Stain puts a clock on. We also have our Spontaneous Combustion here, which we're going to throw out. It should... We have priority, so the likelihood that it kills a bunch of these is pretty high. And then we're going to cast Escalating Stain. That's going to give us the Demon Wastes, as well as put that clock on them. I think we're going to pull back for one turn here. And do we do this? I don't think I want to do this. I've been holding this Gather the Weak the whole game. I should really just play it, but feels like there's always been something better to do. So Escalating Stain. Kill a few guys. These are the final 2 copies of Raa. And we drew our other Extirpate. That has been incredibly lucky for us. And we get to get this Demon Wastes moving. I think we just want to defend now. Because we win the game just through Escalating Stain doing its thing. Pretty scary that the demons are as big as they are, but maybe I should have not put everything out yet. Evilly out in the assault zone is pretty wild. Gotta do what you gotta do, though, right? Okay. Got this. I think we... I think this is fine. Might not be fine. I don't think we... I think we definitely at least get a tie. Might not win, though, because I kind of screwed up by playing into the consume effect. Yeah, this is looking a little scary. Oh no, I died. Damn! Oh, good game. Yeah, I do just die. That was kind of a mess on my part, but that was a good game. It was interesting to see a different take on what you can do with Raa. That was a good game. And you know, maybe you got lucky with drawing Dehumanize, but I did draw all 3 of my Extirpates, so it's not like I wasn't also lucky. And we've got good old 1 through 0, just finger taken right across the keyboard to create that username. Okay. Sleeper's deck. Looks like something... This looks like a kind of a classic. This hand is pretty awful, to be honest, so we're going to toss that away. This looks a little better. All right. I think I'll just do Demonborn. It's a way to set up. You really think this is a bot? I guess it could be. But honest to God, the Qs fire so infrequently that, a bot is not entirely unwelcome. We'll do Gather the Weak. We'll discard Spontaneous Combustion to set that up. Probably should have just attacked with the Demonborn, but whatever. Alright, Spontaneous Combustion. There we go. I do think if I was going to create a bot, though, I don't think that this would be the deck that I would create for it. I think I would create, like, a Infested Abomination deck. Because, like, when do they... Like, if I was somebody who's going to make a bot, I would make a bot that does nothing but put everything into the Assault Zone every turn. Like, why would this person bother to defend unless they're a real person? It's just what I'm thinking right now. Yeah, it might be the default Sleepers deck. And you know what? Sometimes you got a new player and that they gotta play the default deck. New players are desperately needed. The name is funny, but new players in this game are so desperately needed. The game is, I think, really fun. It's as free as a card game can be. I think it has a niche because it's got a level of complexity that is really high, which is, I think, is cool and interesting. Gonna set up for Descension, and our Martyr Golem here is hopefully going to eat all their guys. Yeah, it's a really big challenge to overcome, Ruben. I don't know how easy it is to tackle. Alright, and they've got Book of the Dead out, so we gotta just start smashing face. And we have our Descension, so we'll do that. Maybe we hold back these little guys so that we can get some more Vah'nash value. I think the tutorials are a big step in the right direction, Ruben. I think that there's a lot of other features in the game that used to be in the game that will help. But I think that the biggest bottleneck right now is awareness. That I think that the game quality is really high. The tutorial will help, but you don't get new players just by having the tutorial. You have to get the new players into the tutorial, and that's really tough. But of course, I wish the best for this game. Alright, so we actually have a win here because we have our Rock Chucker. We'll leave our 2 flyers out anyways, but if we do Rock Chucker and then... I guess we actually don't have another demon, which is kind of awkward. I think we still win, but... we'll take that. Player retention is tough. I think that's a different issue. Raa is a demon, nor you are right. I could have had the guaranteed win. It looks like it's not going to make a difference, but that would have been the play. I could have guaranteed the win there. I always forget that he's a demon, because he kind of looks like a dude, to be honest. Alright. Yeah, I think players not knowing what to do or how to play is tough. The game's very complex. The meta, and I use meta really loosely here, is so flexible that you can kind of explore anything, which works really well for people who are super ingratiated into card games, but is hard for people who are maybe less familiar. I'm not sure what to expect from this deck, but I'm not excited to see 2 Defiant Brutes, to be honest. Odds are this means Raa is probably going to die to some random effect here. This opener's really slow, but I think I'm going to keep it. Escalating Stain discarded. Gonna play Demonborn. I may see a lot of Spontaneous Combustions this game, is a prediction that I'm having. So we're gonna play another Demonborn. If they play Spontaneous Combustion, I just cry. But we are going to set up our own Spontaneous Combustion, I think. That is one juicy dude. He is officially outside of Spontaneous Combustion range. I think we still cast it, though. And we'll just try to match for damage for now. Alright. We'll try this. Hopefully we don't get unlucky with the Defiant Brutes here. Juicy dude is not your favorite phrase. It's so such a deep part of my vocabulary that I didn't even realize I had said it. And as expected, Raa is in the bin. We are very sad There's not really much we can do about it. I would love an in-game title, Juicy Dude. I don't want to pop this right now because I'm worried that it'll hit Vah'nash. And like once we lose Vah'nash, we've really, really kind of lost the whole backbone of our deck. Maybe we could do something funny with this. Oh, there's a wholesale slaughter, so that's our whole. that's everything. Oh. Oh, this is really something. Okay, Hell's Gambler. I wonder what huge bomb they're trying to set up, or if this is just a value piece. I think I'm going to Extirpate, just because I have a second one. Wonder what is going on in the mind of Azrael right now, or if Azrael is having second dinner during our match. Of course, I'm joking, but here we go. Escalating Stain. We do lose our guys. But hey, we stuck something on the board. Okay, Azrael went up resources, so this could be a Calamity setup. Because of that, I'm going to spend my turn also doing that, just because committing more to the board right now seems really foolish. Yeah, there's the Calamity. I'm going to slowly lose to Escalating Stain. Truly glorious. Okay. Okay. So I can't Extirpate. This is going to hit me for 25. I don't think I can win. I don't have any way to get rid of Escalating Stain, other than play my own Escalating Stain. And I don't think I can outrace the clock. So, we die a slow, painful death. Spontaneous Combustion is not worth casting because we're extirpating that anyways. Wait a minute. That's still only 24. It's not enough. That's a shame. So we have to try to commit to the board here to try to outrace, but if the second Calamity happens, we just lose. Oh, or this'll do the trick too. Okay. Alright, so we die. Very cool. I accept my fate. I can't extirpate it because my extirpate costs 14 right now. The Corrupted Celestial Dragon makes my guys all cost more. That seems like a very strong deck. This deck that Azrael just ran. It might suffer against like a control deck. Yes, at least it was not as slow and painful as possible. It could have been much more painful. Could have been much more slow. Drew MB with a deck that looks like it might be taking advantage of some of the new Overseer's effects. We are going to... We'll just activate Vah'nash. Oh, yikes, that's gonna slap really hard. Okay, I am going to go ahead and throw away Escalating Stain, I think, because... Actually, we'll throw away a Gather the Weak, because we've got 2 of them. I don't think Escalating Stain is going to help us much this game, because they're running a whole lot of aggressive cards, so I think we will get outraced if we try to put that out. I think what I'm going to do... Now this is fine. Commando, okay. Desperately need something to stick to the board. We don't have that, though. This could be played to mitigate some damage, but... So, I don't think I'm in a position where I can race. My hand doesn't convert into an aggressive game quickly enough. So, I don't think I can... This does... maybe let us live a turn longer, but I don't think there's any situation where I can win the game without trying to blow up their board somehow. So I think what I'm going to do is Gather the Weak. We'll play Demonborn. And Gather the Weak. We may as well go attack with those. That Iberian is going to kill us as well. Martyr Golem is pretty good here. Is it enough? It'll take 2 hits and maybe we'll get... It will take 1 hit. No! Oh. Alright. Throwing away Vah'nash as something that can stand in the way of 1 attack. Oh, man. Okay, we finally got a trigger on Raa, which is pretty big for us. We can remove that. And hopefully we can defend here. And Volatile Genome might be enough. Put these guys up front because they are, in fact, not demons. And are more likely to trade with something here. Okay. So Soul is going to come out next turn. Soul kills us? Maybe? We don't have any flying for Soul. This is still our play here. Counterspell. If Drew plays Counterspell, I just lose the game. No Counterspell. Pretty juicy Raa trigger. We do lose to this in 2 turns. We don't have any way to deal with it. Descension could do something for us. I think we do have to just draw cards here. I don't know how else, because we have to deal with this over the next 2 turns. We just lose. Okay, so we die. Yikes. That was a very fast deck. Just did not have the gas there. Good game. I'm wondering if my deck is underprepared for things that are that aggressive, and if I should maybe include some fatter bodies that are lower cost. But I am running 9 1-drops, so. But maybe I could Puppet the Feeble. I feel like hasn't been doing a lot for me. So maybe I'll try that. So I still like Denial of Reason. It's too fun to give up, but we'll try take out a couple Puppet the Feebles and maybe put in some kind of something I can throw into the defense zone in a desperate scenario. We could also run Mark of the Demon. It's just a decent card. That might be okay. Yeah, why don't we try Mark of the Demon? Do I play Dirty Devil? I don't know. I look at this card and hate the fact that I'm paying so much for a character that's so anemic. But let's give it a shot. Let's throw 2 in. Ooh, somebody we haven't played against tonight. Okay, they are playing a Aspirant deck. Alright, there's our Dirty Devil. I mean, I may not be a huge fan of the Dirty Devil, but it's a hell of a lot better than trying to run like what do you call it? Denial of Reason or something that doesn't affect the board. We'll try that. Well, we did try it. Okay. Play our Dirty Devil. Play a Waste Chucker to set up a discounted Spontaneous Combustion. And the Spontaneous Combustion is going to get the Raw engine moving. Hey, how's it going? Okay. Do our Spontaneous Combustion. We will pitch Escalating Stain. Oh, wait. Maybe we don't, because they might get Pyre. Fortress of Dawn. Yeah, I considered running the one Cultivero version to get the, I forget if it might literally be just called Demon Master. I've been having fun with the two Exiles version. I don't know if it's better. It might genuinely be a lot worse. But I'm having fun with it, and frankly, that's really all I care about. Juicy Dude title removed from the game. Players weep in sorrow. Alright, so we've stabilized at this point. Might just throw that over there anyways. We'll Mark of the Demon something, maybe. Yeah, we'll Mark the Demon that. Yeah, Master Demons is really, really strong. It's a very different kind of deck because you can like set up for a more aggressive but slower plan. So we had a very good prediction here. We managed to kill his guy. We got two guys with our guy that we left in the defense zone, and then also they played Pyre, or they chose Pyre. Pyre's in their hand. So we can Escalating Stain to steal that, which is really huge for us. If I wanted to be a total Spice Lord, I could play it right now. Just gonna slam down Raw, because he's big. Oh, I should have gone for it. It would have been so big brain. This guy is in for a really, really bad time, because like if he doesn't want to quit after I steal his Pyre, Volatile Genome next turn will kill essentially half of everything in his deck. Actually, let's put these up front in case he chooses to defend. Yeah, Big Brain is... I didn't play this deck to try to be Big Brain. Let's be real. Alright, that's my Pyre. I love that we get the little guy out of it this turn. Mindbender is literally a big brain demon. I think Mindbender is fun if you have more space to dedicate in the command zone. Like, I think if I wanted to play Mindbender, I would probably have to give up Demonborn. And I'm not sure if that's good or not. It might be. Volatile Genome here, so we just win the game. This guy's dead anyways, but... Yeah, unironically, I think one of the reasons that Infinity Wars struggles is that the game is actually too big brain. Like, let's compare it to, and I have not tried this game yet, and I don't know if I really want to, but it's called like Marvel Snap or something like that. It's like a really, really simplified card game. Like, I think the intention is that you can like play it in the bathroom at work, or like on the train or something, you know, like requires no actual thought. Whereas Infinity War is like, if I stop paying attention for 2 seconds and I'm playing against somebody who's good, I'm gonna lose. Unique Mindbender. Oh, awesome. On a related note, Ruben, since you brought it up, in the store right now, there is this Foundation alt art. I've already purchased it, but yeah, if you're interested in the alt arts, there is one available, and I think that since we're bringing it up, I've been buying them all because I think they're awesome. But I think that there isn't enough notification to players that those are out, because I didn't think to check the store, and I wouldn't have known it was available. There was a pop-up when I like opened the game, but I think that having those sales or deals or whatever you want to call them be a little more visible elsewhere could be helpful. Okay, we got some decisions to make. I think I'm gonna do Gather the Weak, and then the following turn I can do Demonborn Ixxi. Oh, I've screwed up. Ah! Oh, there goes my Demonborn. I've got this one, but that was a big whoopsies. Alright, that's fine. It is what it is. Alright, adios. It was good to see you. This guy's ramping like crazy. Rock Chucker. Do one of these, Do that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, Ruben. I'm not sure if you guys posted in the Discord. Maybe I'm just not looking at the Discord often enough, but yeah, just directly ping me and tell me to to get them when they're out. This guy is at 10 resources. I have all 3 Extirpates, so I'm ready, but this is getting a little spooky over here. Okay, 2 hunts. I'm not sure what they... I guess one's targeting Demonborn. Can he target the command zone with that? Oh yeah, looks like it. So, I don't expect Raa to stay alive here. So, in that case, I think I will play Raa. Oh wait. Gotta get that Dirty Devil. Activate Vah'nash to set up our Descension. Yeah, I think we're good with that. Memorial to Heroes. We're about to get clapped. And what dies? Demonborn. Oh, the command zone. Demonborn's alive. I think that they should have killed. I would have left Vah'nash alive. I think this is scarier. I don't remember whether the Dragon of the Autumn Wind has haste or not anymore, because I know that was changed. So we're gonna throw a Dirty Devil in there and hope for the best. Yeah, this is not perfect, but it's alright. It's better than alright, we just win the game. We do take those. Right, I think I'm gonna make this my last game. Had a bunch of good ones. We got to see the deck do its thing. We got to see a lot of other people's decks do their thing too, which is really fun. I feel like every single time I play this game, I see a completely new strategy, which is just a wild kind of situation to be in. Okay, and we got another player that I haven't seen before, Gvok, if that's how you would say that. Should be interesting. Do a little rock chucker. Yeah, and I am looking at their command zone, and I'm not really sure I know what to expect. Demonborn. And then next turn we can do Demonborn, Waste Chucker, Pitch, or Spontaneous Combustion. Yeah, I think Infinity Wars honestly always has been the wild, wild west of the meta. I remember just playing with absolutely insane strategies that would get there. Right, and we will Waste Chucker. We are going to toss our Spontaneous Combustion away. And hopefully that'll set us up to get Raa moving, so we just have to start killing some guys. Yeah, Spirit Guide as a commander is pretty wild. I think it's really good against some decks, and like kind of mediocre against a lot of other decks. Oh, shoot! I guess I am one of the decks that Spirit Guide is actually pretty good against, because we don't get to use our Spontaneous Combustion. That actually is kind of an issue for us. Alright, well, it is what it is. Interesting. Not sure what they were playing around there. But them putting Z back in their hand definitely slows the game around in our favor. Okay. These will probably die. But I think I'm okay with that, actually. And I'm gonna keep the Extirpate around in case we see the triple D avatars. I really want to play Volatile Genome too, but I should probably just activate Vah'nash. Yeah, let's just activate Vah'nash. I wonder if Descension is better than Volatile Genome, but we'll activate Vah'nash. Yeah, this is good because Vah'nash is gonna get our guy big enough to kill and not die. And we do get the Raa. The Raa's going. Alright. So we can set up for a Descension. So I think that's what we want to do. And I'm just gonna keep slapping guys into the assault zone because they're kind of low on health. I wonder if I should actually just play Raa, try to kill them. Or is it? Yeah, let's just try to kill them. We'll see how that works out. We can still set up Descension here. Alright, I think we got this. Nice. Alright. Well, that was a lot of fun. Well, everybody, thank you for joining the stream. It was a great time. As always, the deck list is in the description. The one that's in there at this very moment is actually out of date because we updated the deck during the middle of the stream. But if you're watching this post-stream, it should be up to date. All right. I hope everybody has a good rest of their day or good night, depending on where you are in the world. See you around.